Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Green Life Garden and Home DIY channel. It's your girl Ro, aka Mommy Green Life. So today I am going to be turning these beautifully shelled pecans into candied pecans. And if you haven't already, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for the directions on how to make your own. If you're ever out and about in the malls during the holiday seasons, you know that those candied pecans can cost quite a bit. And rightly so, because we know pecans can be very expensive. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and get my dry ingredients all mixed up. And I'm going to push this to the side for a moment. And I'm going to add 1 cup of sugar. Now some people add brown sugar, and they add butter. I'm not doing that today because to me it seems like when you add that they want to stick. They become a lot stickier because of the molasses that's in the brown sugar, I'm sure. So I'm just going to use white sugar. All right, I've got my cinnamon here. I'm going to add a teaspoon. It smells so delicious in here already. It's Thanksgiving time. You know, we're in the kitchens cooking. Those of us who like to cook. Now, I like spices, so I am going to add a little bit of ginger. Just about a eighth to a fourth of a teaspoon. About right there. This is my 4th teaspoon. I'm going to add a 4th teaspoon of salt because we know sweet and salty tastes best. There we go. And I'm using pink Himalayan sea salt. Use what you use and I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, so I really would like to add some cayenne pepper to this right now because I like spice. But what I'm going to do is maybe try to mix some with and some without because we like spice, but we do have a daughter that sometimes she's okay with it, sometimes not. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all mixed in. Pick that up where you can see it. And I'm gonna take some of it out and do half of the pecans with the added cayenne pepper as well. So hold on. Okay, so I've got my cayenne mixed in this bowl and I've got just the regular cinnamon sugar in here. The next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and crack my egg and get the egg white out, and I'm going to whisk it with a teaspoon of vanilla and a tablespoon of water. Okay, so we're just going to beat this until it gets frothy.
And whisk it. These are good whiskers though. These whisks.
Okay, so
here's the foam.
Let me hold on. So we got the foam. I'm gonna go ahead and put half of the pecans over in the bowl.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. All right, so don't forget to add your foam and your water together with your vanilla flavor in this bowl when you're whisking. So I'm going to go ahead and
Mama put some water on camera, guys.
Yeah, the water. I'm going to mix half of it. I'm going to put all the pecans in here because, okay, I've got all the pecans in the bowl because I've got to get all of them coated. And then I'm going to put half of them in the mixture with the cayenne and the other half in the mixture without it. Okay, make sure they're coated well. You can use your hands at this point and to make sure that they're coated evenly. The thing is to just make sure you get some on every nut. Okay. I think we got it. I'm going to go ahead and bring my sugar over here with the with the cayenne in it. Sorry, you guys. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and scoop out a couple of cups. Put in there. And I'm going to leave the other two. Okay, I'm going to use my hands for this because I want to make sure they get all coated. See? Once I get them all coated, I'm going to spread them out on my copper pan. It's real easy, it's simple, they are delicious, and your family would love them. Great Christmas gifts, and you can save yourself a ton of money walking through the mall this Christmas. If you go. If they're even open, I don't know. Alright. So, we've got that all coated. Next thing we're going to do. Start all the noise. Brought my pot there. Or shall I say my baking pan. And I'm going to go ahead and get these in the oven and do them first. Then I'll come back and do my others. Make sure there's one layer. Don't have them on top of each other so they could dry out properly. Okay. And I'm going to stick them in the oven on 250 for my oven. Most do 300. And after 10 minutes, I'm going to come through and I'm going to turn them. Make sure that they don't burn on one side. Okay? So, let's go ahead and get that done. Okay, while those are in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and pour my mixture, just my regular cinnamon mixture, onto these. We'll get them all mixed in, and I'm going to put them on a baking pan as well. And I will be putting them in the oven and turning them after 10 minutes. I'll be pulling them out at least 3 times and sticking them back in there for 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, so I got them out of the oven. I went ahead and I started to toss them around because they needed to be stirred to make sure that they don't burn on one side in particular. After I got done with that, or shall I say, once I'm done or you're done with that, put it back in the oven for another 10 minutes. But this is what they're looking like right now. And I'm going to take them out again and stir them and put them back in for another 10 minutes. So let's go. Okay, so I've just taken them out for the second 10 minutes. And we're going to go back in one more time. 10 minutes. Okay, so I have removed them from the oven. For that last time, I'm going to go ahead and get them transferred onto my plate here so they can cool down. And I'm going to let them cool down for at least 1 hour. And I'll go ahead and put them in containers. Okay, so they're on the plate. They're cooling. I'm going to take this little bit of sugar here and I'm going to put it away. And we can use that on oatmeal or something else.
Or eat it by yourself.
No. Alright, so they're going to go ahead and cool because I don't want to put them in a jar and while they're that hot, and the heat may cause them to sweat. So we're going to leave them here. As tempting as it is to eat one, I'm going to try not to hear how crispy they are. So yeah, we can hardly wait. Alright. So we are done. We've got our pecans all packaged up. We're not really sending them off anywhere. We're going to enjoy them at home. I just like to do stuff like that. I have a tendency to eat with my eyes. And so I sent some across to the children in the neighborhood that play with my daughter. And yeah, because we had more than enough. So that is it.
Well, guys,
Now,
let's take a taste test.
Pecans glazed over, or shall I say sugar. And thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video has encouraged you to make something different or new this holiday season. And we will see you guys on the next video.
Bye.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. One love.
Give